Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Antz, playing some more Frostpunk today. So we are continuing on with this massive cold spell we have. Last time we upgraded all of our houses, I think, to bunk houses. So they are now slightly warm, but still at the moment, utterly freezing is the only way we could really put it. Look at that, everything's chilly and everything's about as warm as it's going to get, really. So that's a bit of a problem, but the day is going to get warmer tomorrow. Going to get significantly warmer. Still going to be quite chilly, still going to be colder than normal, I think. So I think each hour is about 10 degrees, right? So it's going to go to minus 50, whereas minus 40s are normal, so still not great. We have 7 hours of coal left, because we do have steam level 2 now for this immediate area. We do need to start thinking about, we have got range 3, we could get with range 4, that would be very nice, really. Does that mean that these cores here are doing basically nothing? It does, doesn't it? Because that goes up to these, and that's doing no extra, so let's turn that off. That's doing nothing at all. But let's just make sure if we unpause the game, yeah, nothing changed. And then this one here, that was doing a little bit, but not much more. So that's going up to that, like everything south of that core. So it's doing these buildings here, but that's doing that one, and that's doing those ones. So that one's actually doing nothing as well. So let's turn that one off, save a little bit of coal. Just a little bit, but every little helps. And I can't see any others that would be impacted by this. Well, that just about, but it does cover those two. We could do is maybe moving that one a little bit further up, though. Maybe we should do that. Maybe, or the one of the automatons is on this. So yes, we've got about 8 hours of coal left. Our research is just completed. Look, generator range. Oh, that's why it's suddenly gone up. It's literally just gone up. Look, how fortunate us. So, we only have 8 hours of coal left. Do we have people working on all the coal piles? Not on this one. So let's get that one emptied out. And that one we do. And then the automaton is on this one here, isn't he? Yes. And then they are staffed with peoples. So food was a bit of a problem last time, so we've built a couple more gathering huts. Wolfgang said we need to look at the reports button. We haven't really looked at the reports button. So we'll have a bit of a look at that in a moment. And he also said, he says he doesn't really like sawmills, prefers the drills. We've got a drill coming there, which is obviously why he mentioned it. So I think I said about the fact there's a lot of wood. Where's there a lot of wood? Down here. There's a lot of wood here, and we could get a lot of wood from a sawmill there, but the wall drill will probably be more economical in the long run, just because it doesn't ever run out. And then I think he says sawmills with automatons. Wall drills with automatons, he said. Yeah, not sawmills. That's the wrong way. Yeah, so this tells you how many free beds there are in the city. Research. Well, let's have a look at the research. We just got the generator range upgrade. There's a generator power upgrade. Do we have the coal for that? I'm not sure we do. The heater efficiency, they will burn less coal per hour. We definitely want that, but we're currently out of steel. So I think that's what we're going to do next. We do need steel first. Ah, yes, we've got a steam hub building there. That was to heat this place, wasn't it? But it currently doesn't have a... Oh, the road's under construction. Okay. So if we take a quick look at the reports then, what have we got here? We have a daily gain of 210 coal with 100% efficiency. Oh, those are just when the coal piled. Oh, I see. That's just all of the coal. Oh, I got it. I got it. That's not very efficient. Just a bit of a shame, seeing this got an automaton on. We are currently gaining 1,600 coal a day, but consuming 2,800 coal a day. We probably need to drop the generator power down when it gets to it, because when we get out of this coal spell, because yeah, otherwise we're going to be in trouble. We're going to be in trouble. Wood, one sawmill generating a little bit of wood, and that's all we've got. Steel, about 100 steel a day coming in, which isn't all that much really, is it? Food, we do have 2 hothouses. I don't think it's just currently working. So we need to get that road built and that heater working, don't we? 8 citizens in treatment, no untreated citizens. All of these, yeah, we could probably do is shutting down some of these medical posts because we have too many again, don't we? And then our housing is cold. Can we organise that? We can. So we've got a little bit of spare. I don't know why no one's in that. And that's got loads of space. I'd go and live in a car house if it's a bit warmer than in my bunkhouse. But yeah, so we do have a few spaces free in some tents. Where do I still have tents? Hold up. It's very hard to tell. Are there some tents? Oh, hello. Is it worth us destroying the tents? Because they're sort of in the wrong... I suppose they're not in the wrong place now, are they? No, they're in a good place now. So we do need some steel to replace the tents. There is another 2 somewhere. Where are they? Where are they? You cheeky tents. And we couldn't do this because it needs steel as well. Oh, do we have that going though? Oh, we do. They are underway to get some steel for us, aren't they? What is this we're building here? Oh, more coal mines. Oh, we're building more coal mines. Do you know, I'm so confused with what's going on. Right, let's just let some time pass, shall we? We need to get the workers out there so they can actually... I know you're very cold, but there's nothing I can do about it. So that's done. What do we need more? Coal or steel? Probably the coal, right? So if those complete... Oh, they haven't constructed a road for that one. So let's do that. The production queue is empty, but it's going to stay empty for now. So they're about to get this heater up and running, which will get this hothouse working. That is going to affect our coal a little bit more, though. And it has got that hothouse working. Well, that's something. Because we do need that food coming in. I was hoping they'd get on these, but they don't seem to get on it very fast. Oh, there we go. Now there's some people coming. Speed it up. I'd rather get people on the coal mine and then the sawmill for now. I think I'll just leave that... Oh, we got some frostbite. Someone lost a limb. We'll make them... at some point, we'll make them some lovely... what's the word I'm looking for? Fake legs. That's not the word. An automaton has entangled itself hopelessly in its assigned building. You clown. We can't free it without at least partially dismantling one or the other, and that means shutting down either the automaton or the building. Oh, it's the steel works as well. Of course, it's the steel works. It says partially. Does that mean we lose it? Or unable to work for the next 12 hours? It doesn't really matter. I mean... If I go for the automaton, can I still use the steel works? Yeah, let's at least do that. Get it running. Get some people in there. Which doesn't leave us many people to work on the coal mines there, does it? Not sure where I could take people off either. Do I have any people coming in? What are you? Expedition. No, I don't have any people coming. Oh, you're waiting. What are you waiting for? So apologies, we still have this weird stutter issue that we get in this particular location. So the only thing we have is that, which someone's already going to. So you literally have nothing to explore? Oh, we have something there. Okay, head there then. Because that's not grayed out like we've done anything there. So that just says use it as a waypoint, so it's not going to do anything then, is it? Okay, right, so they're off. That's fine. Yeah, a bit of a shortage of people. Like, we're going to have these open soon. But what do I take people off? So we've got 2 of these coal things now. Coal mines? Coal mines. Well, it's kind of irrelevant. Still 7 hours of coal left. So that's actually stayed quite stable throughout the day. But that does mean we're going to struggle throughout the night, doesn't it? It does. Got a fair bit of wood. Oh, but the day's almost over, so it's sort of irrelevant. I was going to say we'll take people off and put them over here, but... Yeah, it's a little bit irrelevant. We do have a couple of people, so we will assign a child to each of them just to get them working next time. Now, this evening is going to be a struggle to get through. We've only got 7 hours of coal, so we're going to have to watch this because we're going to have to start turning stuff off. In fact, this can definitely go off. In fact, it needs to be working hours, doesn't it? So that'll save us a little bit. This only needs to be working hours as well, doesn't it? I suppose the public house is there. But sod it. It's going to get a bit colder. It's going to get that's still very warm, in fact, so it doesn't really matter too much. Are there any other steam hubs? Not particularly. And they're all sort of need. Was that one? Yeah, there's some housing around there, isn't there? So we do need that one. That one we don't need. That only needs to be on working hours. No point in having that on. Wonderful. Ah, the pub is now cold. So we sort of do need it, but I might just shut the pub down for this evening. And that's fine. I'm alright with that. The people will just have to suffer. The coal mine, or the coal piles have still got people on. There's still coal there to collect, it's just not collected. That is one of the bonuses with these things. You don't need to collect it, it's just immediately in your grasp. So who are you? You're at the... Oh, you're building the... Yeah, do it. Send 100 shipments of steel to our city every day. Yes, please, thank you. That would be great. That's awesome. Could really do with that. Oh, we need to get our research going, don't we? Heater efficiency upgrades. That's going to take 10 hours, so it's not going to be here by the time this happens, but I think we're going to need it anyway. Food-wise seems okay. It does say less than a day, but... And only... hold up. Only 3 hours of coal left? Eek. Eek, he says. There are no other heaters we could shut down, are there? I mean, there are these ones, but they're heating houses, so that's sort of important. Does that need that? Probably not. Let's turn that off. That kind of does need that. So does that burn coal during the evening? Don't think it does it? Like the temperature's not changing. No, I think it's just when it's actually being used. I think it's clever enough to do that. I might have to turn the steam level down, which is really going to annoy people. And it's going to make things bloody cold, but... Now it's 54 per hour, so that's going to buy us a bit more time, hopefully, but it's still really, really going down. Really, really going down. And it's only midnight. Oh, people are going to hate this. People are going to hate this. But I don't know what else I can do, to be honest. What is this? Requires raw food and it's... Oh, that's fine, yeah. Whatever. Down to 200, so we used 100 coal in an hour. That means... Let's turn everything off. It's gonna get absolutely... proper cold. Like, colder than they could possibly have anticipated. But there is nothing I can do about that. I mean, might even have to drop the range level down. Like I say, that's going to wind them up. But there we go. So they have found some raw food. How much raw food? Under the snow, we uncovered many crates full of supplies. There's no telling who might have left them there. 54 raw food. Not bad. Not a vast amount, but it's all right, isn't it? So now there's nothing to go to. Yeah, because they're just going there, and they're going over there already, so we may as well send them back, right? May as well send them back. In fact, Can you cancel that little journey? Can you cancel that little journey? Are they holding steel as well? Oh, right, no, in fact, yeah, do send them back. Perfect. Another citizen became gravely ill, but again, not much we can do. There are 17 homeless. Go into rest. Why are they homeless? We had homes before. The care houses are shut down because they're too cold. Right. So the care houses do actually need to be left on then. The only things that do. At least then we don't have homeless people. This is not going to help the Londoner situation, is it? Everything is absolutely freezing, but not long till it gets a little bit warmer. Down to 150 gold. There's so little I can do about it. 37 people are ill. The Londoners have gained more followers. Well, of course they have. Of course they have. Why wouldn't they? Come on, temperature. Give me that sweet minus 50. It's more than possible, mate. Do I have a plan? I'm just letting the time while away right now. So, no, the answer is no, I don't really have a plan. Come on. Oh, I went down to 1 speed. Oh, right, it's finally starting to warm up a little bit. Discontent has gone way down. I might shut off the sawmill for the moment. Just so we can steal the workers and put them over here. Get them working on the coal. Was that automaton available now? Well, let's get them back on the steelworks, yeah? So that gives us some... These being built now? They haven't been built yet. Why not? Why not? Well, let's put them back on the sawmill then, yeah? We are still not going to have... What makes more? Sawmill or the... Let's have a look. Resources. Sawmill... It doesn't tell us. Oh, up to 80 wood per day. Wall drill, 160. Oh, in that case. Turn you off. No and no. Wall drill. Yes and yes. That makes more wood. We'll use that one for sure, for sure. Okay, so with no one employed, we have more people working on the coal mines now, which is good, because we're about to be out of coal. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad, but they are... Everyone's going to work now, right? So there's a bunch of people working on collecting coal. There's an automaton here, it's collecting coal the entire time. Everyone's going to be freezing, but there's nothing I can do about that. We've got 2 gathering posts there. And we've got 2 coal mines going as well. I might have to take someone off there. Let's put them there. Let's turn that back on because we've got a little bit of coal now that it's daytime. Was that another tent? Oh, there's 2 tents. Where's the... I have 3 tents, don't I? Wasn't it 3? Yeah, 3 tents somewhere. No idea where the other one is. Oh, they're right there. They're all together. How did I not see that? So currently everything is probably less cold than it was. Oh, we do need these working though, don't we? So let's turn those on. We need the cookhouse working. Did we make another cookhouse? We were supposed to make another cookhouse. I can't see it now, but it gets so hard to tell when everything's covered in snow. What's that? Stockpiles. Did I make another cookhouse? Does it show it in here somewhere? No, we only have the one cookhouse still. We might need another cookhouse, but I suppose it cooked all right before, didn't it? What I might do then with this little bit of steel that we've got is replace these. It's going to use up all our steel, but we really do need those tents gone. Coal is now really ramping up, which is good. So that's what we need. We should have some steel coming in quite regular now. So this is the first 100 steel coming in. Well, there's the... That's quite cool. So we've had another amputation. I like that. Just like burns it. That's cool. Yeah, currently all of the stuff is off. When this is there, we can start turning on our heaters though, and that's basically there. Each heater, and that's the internal heaters, isn't it? Yeah. Now burns less coal. So let's look at turning on some of these heaters again. We won't do the ones in the middle. We need those ones on, not that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. That one, that one. Do we need these two? It's not going to hurt, I suppose, is it? That's not working, that place, is it? So we won't do that. I'm going to turn those off because they're not the worst at the moment. And these are medical places. We probably should leave these on. It can't really be too warm if you're a medical place, can you? But do I need all of these medical places? I have a lot of people being treated. 52 being treated. How many do they have in each? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so we are pretty much. Yeah, we do need them all on, actually. Okay. So coal is still tickling up. Could really do with increasing our range and steam levels again. But we need to, I just want to make sure that we have a good bit of coal for that first. Oh, so this is a problem. Why are you people not getting the coal? Get the coal. Get the coal from there. We need to turn the public house back on, really. But I don't know where we're going to do that. Well, that's upgrading. That's fine, yep. We have 55 people ill, which is really going to affect the efficiency of places as well, isn't it? As you can see, all these little yellow bars, the efficiency is down across the board pretty much. So it's going to get a little colder again. We've got a couple of days respite until then. How many? Can I see the workforce, the people somewhere? And what's this? Is that coal? Or food rations? Oh, that's a weird estimation. Why is it doing that? What I'd like to see, I suppose it wouldn't be there, would it? It'd be here. I've got 31 amputees. So that's 31 people I could get to work. How much do these cost? Not automatons. 10 steel. Okay, let's get 5 of those on the go. So we've got 5 engineers there, and they're not doing anything usually, and they're about to finish for work now, but hopefully they'll get at least 1 done before the end of the day. Nope. Damn it. Oh, something's happened. The Londoners prey on discontent. A few are persuaded. A member of the Londoners is talking to a crowd. He's trying to scare as many as possible into joining the exodus to London, but his visions of doom ring false in the ears of the people who are content with the situation in the city. So if he speaks, they gain 11 numbers. If we chase him away, they gain 5. We don't want to really do discontent though, so we'll just let him get 5, shall we? Discontent has only just started going up a little bit. And I believe we swapped over to soup, didn't we? We did, to try and battle this food issue we were having. But we seem to have a fair amount of food coming in now. Could really do with more people. Could really do with more people, please. And no one seems to be going hungry, so for now I'm not going to worry about another hothouse. Partly because I don't have people to actually work in it. Let's speed everything up a little bit. What does this mean? Oh, we don't have research. No, we were waiting for steel, weren't we? And then I spent all... Oh, we had our steel come in, though. Oh, no, because we did our heater upgrade. Oh, I'm getting so confused. I'm getting so confused. What does that do? That's overdrive. Steam hub range upgrade would probably be very useful. Does extend twice as much coal, obviously. Streamlined prosthesis. So it only costs 5 steel. Both of those are very useful. We've got resource-wise, efficient gathering. Food gathered or coal gathered faster could actually be very useful for us. Coal mine optimization. Coal mines, steam coal mines, and advanced coal mines are more efficient. And food and shelter, the industrial hothouse. With 60 food per day compared to 30 for that. It's quite a difference, and I wonder if you could just upgrade that on the spot as well. Well, food seems to be okay for now. It really is the heat situation that's not helping us. So I'm going to go for this. I know I just said the heat problem is affecting us, but we also need workers, and if that's going to cost like half the price to make prostheses, that's going to save the amount of steel we need, and steel is a bit of a problem for us. Scout number 3 have arrived, bringing some steel with them and some food. Lovely stuff. Thank you, guys. Thank you for that. Is there anywhere you need to go? There really isn't, is there? So, 8, is that 800 coal a day? How many? 10 people and a team is 5, isn't it? Where's the, yeah, it only gives us 5 people. So I could do with getting that 800 coal a day. That would be very useful. Is it actually worth disbanding that, taking 5 people off of this, like the sawmill, maybe one of the watchtowers? Do we need watchtowers? Are they that important? I'm going to do that. I think that's more important for us really than literally anything else. Literally anything else right now. So let's disband them. We will take people off of 6. So that's already down to 3. So that's 7, 8, 9, and then 10. 10, just 10 normal workers, which is fine, isn't it? So let's make... Oh, we can only have 1. Oh, okay. Fine. Well, let's not do that then. Why are these not getting built? If I do like that, will that speed that along a little bit? Okay, so let's distribute the workers around again. We'll concentrate on the coal piles and the coal mines. I'll probably open up the pub again. So I think that's probably important for morale, isn't it? Probably. Right then. Got lots of steel now, so we can queue up. We like do 10 of those for now. That'll do that. See, now people are starting to go hungry again. So we are going to have to think about buying another hothouse, or building another hothouse, I should say. What does a hothouse cost us? Not a hothouse. A cookhouse, that's what I meant. Only wood. Only wood. Okay. Let's keep it over here, I suppose. And it can be close to that that steam hub as well. So when we turn that back on, that'll be heating it up. Okay. About 9 hours of coal, it's saying. Well, that should get us through the days. We're generating a little bit of extra coal. They have reached the ship. And again, it does nothing. It's just another jumping off point. Oh, because we didn't explore the other thing. So we could send someone there to explore the other place. Oh. Okay. Ah, well. Now we know. So they're off somewhere. The Londoners have gained more followers, up to 130 now. The cookhouse is, or the hothouse I should say. No, cookhouse, that was right, is being built. What should we take people off of? That's turned off. We need some workers for these. They're still not being built. Oh, I paused the construction. I can see I paused the construction now. It's got the big pause sign above it. That's fine, because we're in no massive rush for that. Let's take a couple off of the pub. We'll take one off of that watchtower. And one off of that watchtower. I suppose we'll turn the heat on. How much does that cost per hour? How much do they cost per hour? Health? No. Tech? 3 coal per hour. And that costs 2 coal per hour. So if I turn that off and I turn that on, they're still not warm enough. Okay. Fair enough. Off you go. And we'll turn that on then, I suppose. And put them on soup duty. Do we need soup anymore? Let's leave one on standard meals, actually. They've reached the ruin. Oh, God, that's very close, wasn't it? So wood and raw food. With moderate effort, we were able to remove the crates containing supplies from under the snow. We'll put them to good use in our city. A lot of wood, a little bit of food. Hasn't explored anywhere else, so has it? So I'm going to send these guys then back to the frozen pond. Sort of unfortunate, but it'll do. I'm assuming we got 21 available workers now. That's those. That's everything. I suppose these ill people are becoming less ill, for lack of a better phrase. That watchtower's it's almost pointless. I suppose it does a little bit over here, but it's sort of pointless. So the coal piles, as always, are most important. So let's get all of that working first. We'll get the steel as well. That's becoming less important. Get a couple more people on the wood. But let's just get everything... everything's stocked up for the moment. And then we'll see where we are. We can still build some more prothesises. So that's basically everyone used up. And there are no spare jobs? No. But we do still have 32 amputees. Not great, is it? We're losing a lot of amputees, so let's get a bunch of these building. How much is that going to cost? It's like 150, right? No. Yeah, about 150. Alright, let's just make 32. Let's just make 30. Let's leave on 30 for now. It's going to take a while to get there, right? Oh, something's happened. An engineer is here to see you. He has a letter to you from his team. My workers asked me to deliver this. They're plain people, so it reads like bad poetry, but here's the gist of it. They want to thank you, sir. The sight of this automaton working tirelessly in the inhuman cold, where previously they toiled and suffered, is something worth living for. A little bit of hope. Look at that. Lovely. Lovely. Well, that's sick absences. We can just about live with... There are 70 sick people? Ooh. That's because it is very cold, but, I mean, I guess it's just... What can I do? What can I do? I can do that. Oh Oh, now they cost less. Oh, they weren't costing less before. Well, now they do. I could do that as well, and then burn 70 coal an hour, and then our coal just doesn't really go up, does it? So let's leave it down there, but let's leave the range up. What does this say? There's been an accident. An automaton has stepped on a man, crushing his leg and crippling him for life. People argue that the automaton should walk more slowly and carefully, even at the cost of their efficiency. No. No. I need the automatons. If anything, I need more automatons. What do they cost? 95 steel, 95 wood. Oh, we haven't got any research on the go. Medical automatons. How have we got that? Don't know. I don't know, but I'll take it. So we could do... increases the efficiency of automatons, or we got the additional, the cheapest automatons, which could be very useful. So they cost 20 less steel, and it costs 25 steel to research. So apart from the time, that's not a bad thing at all, is it? Efficient gathering, I think I probably have to go for. Let's just go for it. Efficient gathering. Do it. Research. Go. We have a few spare people. Because they've been building the things, haven't they? So let's get one of these built then. Oh, something else. Some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. They quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold and ask you to address the problem. I'd love to address the problem. 17 within 2 days and keep them heated for 2 days. Heating 35 within 24 hours. Then let's do this. Okay, let's see how our coal situation is, shall we? If we turn on... That's not enough. That's not enough to make them livable. Well, I'm definitely going to make that, am I? Definitely not going to make that. Literally nothing I can do about it. I'll leave that one steam heater on, I think, just to help heat those homes. But yeah. I'd have to turn that on. That's going to cost me a lot of coal. And that didn't even seem to count. Let's stick some people on there. It's because I don't have workers. What do I have? Children and the such like. I need to get some workers. Take the workers off. Put the engineers on. And where else can I have got engineers working? Where else do I have engineers working? I've got some workers there, so if I put some children on there, that'll do. Put some more people back on the pub. Nice. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So 9 hours of coal left, and there's not a lot of time actually, so I'm going to have to actually turn that off. And I know people are very cold, but what can I do? What can I do? What am I researching? The efficiency gathering, which will help. Ah, that's why we had a bunch of people, because that is no longer being gathered. We don't currently need it, I suppose, though. I could build another coal mine and turn off the wood gathering. Say bring in 24 coal an hour. We'll produce a coal pile. How much does that actually produce then? Up to 560 a working day, 250 a working day. So it's actually a lot less from those, but you don't have to gather them, so you need a lot less people. So what would we need? Oh, there's another one. Is that the only other one we got? Oh, it is. It's a little problematic, isn't it? So let's get that built, and if I have to turn off the sawmill, or even the steel works, because we've got a good amount of steel now. I mean, we've got a lot of steel now. How many more amputees do I have? Still a lot. What happened to all of my prostheses? Or just more people become amputees, perhaps? That could be as simple as that, couldn't it? So let's knock up another... or did it stop it when the price got cheap, I wonder? I wonder if it cancelled it all then. And I think we need to get working on some automatons as well. Off they go, look. Off to do their dreary work. Building in the snow. In the freezing snow. So it's about to get cold again, and I can't make those homes livable. It's not great. It is not great. The Londoners are now to 133. When they go, they're going to decimate my work. Like, we're going to have to turn off so much. I don't... Honestly, mate, I'm not sure how we're going to survive. This is... Thanks, mate. At least you have faith in me. So I think... Is it a particular type of worker? No, anyone. Oh, we've got 15... Ah, so something else is shut down. Yeah, that coal pile is shut down there. But okay, we'll leave that for now. We'll put... this would be a child-only location, apparently. We can put some people working on that for now. But that's good. There's another 24 coal an hour coming in. What have we got in the book of laws that we can do, I wonder? Increases the efficiency of a workplace by 40% for 24 hours. Propaganda. Raises hope. Prison. Discontent rises. We do get a prison, though. Doesn't really do much in terms of... Each use will reduce discontent and raise hope. Let's do patrols, then. Let's do patrols.
Listen, everyone.
And then we'll figure out how they work. Cost 10 food rations. I'll do it. Yeah, go on a patrol. I'm alright. Oh, that's lovely. Look at that. That worked out a treat. We have 20 people that are sick and 70 people in care. This is becoming a very, very dire situation. But there is basically nothing I can do about it, because we got down to 140 coal then. And that's only going to bring in about another, say 200. Because 2 people are sick now. So it's going to bring at most 200 extra coal. That's not enough. That is not enough. What was that? What was that? Oh, you've arrived somewhere. At the frozen pond. Let's explore the frozen pond. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some more promising locations from here. Oh, there's literally nothing. So that is everything. There's nothing else to explore. Does that mean we're getting sort of end game sort of times then? If there's literally nothing else they can explore? I don't know. Let's send them back to the city then. Not necessarily my first choice, but what else have we got? So let's smash some time forward then. Ah, so yes, here we go. These are starting to go down. Efficiency gathering's being researched. That's brilliant. Citizens are becoming gravely ill, but our ills have actually gone down a little bit. And we are getting some workers from our amputees now, which is just brilliant. Are they still got loads queued up? Got loads queued up. So what do we do now in terms of research? We've got the steam coal mine, which just generates more steam. A lot more steam, in fact. And I suppose that could go straight over the top of the existing coal mines, couldn't it? But then the cold is also a massive problem for us. So maybe the medical infirmary is what we need, or there's the house. A more comfortable house. I think we need to work on the coal. I think that's what we need to work on. So let's go for the steam coal mine. Steam coal thumper? No, so generate more coal, but then we have no way of really gathering it. We need more people to do that. So let's do the steam coal mine. Makes more sense in my head. What is that icon? A child came to the guard station and gave the guardsman a stuffed toy dog. It's not a dog. Telling them they should take it with them when they walk the streets at night. It seems people appreciate those who work hard to protect law and order in our city. I am glad to hear that. That is damn good news. Are you still out on patrol? You are? Okay. No, I won't do another patrol quite yet. Food is full, which means we can swap both over to doing nice standard food. I don't know if I can build a... Oh, they can do food rations. Okay, so I know we're probably not going to need it in the long term. But let's make... Gather and post resource depot. Yeah. Let's make another resource depot. We shall pop it there. We shall connect it to a road. And we will make that for food rations. Like I said, I don't think we're actually going to need them. But every little helps. Every little helps. Put someone to work there. Oh, and that one. Off you go, my amputees. And there's also that one as well. So let's put some people there. Building abilities. We've kind of figured out we've got an ability and how to use it now, but there it is. Another person's become available to work. I'm thoroughly enjoying these prostheses coming in, helping us out. We've got a good amount of iron now as well. Iron steel even. That was really... does that mean that's all the steam cores we're going to get? Like, we have no way of generating steam cores. You could only find them outside. And we've explored every single location. I don't think we're going to get any more steam cores. Steam cores. Steam columns, that's not a thing. Not a thing. Okay, I'm going to speed it up till they get... Oh, that's just the steel people. That doesn't really matter then. Oh, the Londoners are leaving. Oh, okay. The time is at hand. The Londoners have gathered around the generator for the last time. They are going to leave the city. This is our last chance to stop them from committing mass suicide. Whatever they said and did, they're still our people, even if they no longer think so. So we can't say stay with us, hope is too low. We can order the guards to stop them. Many people will be hurt, some will die. Or... Well, I mean, order the guards to stop them. People die, right? Oh, that's savage. Just, there's 3 guards beating the crap out of 1 guy. There's no arguing with fear. Well, what's... I mean... You ordered the guards to stop the Londoners at all costs despite their wishes. Trapped like caged animals, they fought tooth and nail for their right to decide their own fate. But they lost. We paid dearly for this victory. Some Londoners were badly beaten. Some of them died. What matters is that they stayed. There are people again, all of them. So 14 people died. 44 have been injured. So we've got a few places which are going to be short on workers now, but, you know, what are you going to do about that? So I could do with some engineers, really. Do I just have like a shortage of engineers? Well, it's the end of the workday. Maybe not so important right now. Hopefully some people will get treated before the night is through, and then we can assign them to buildings. Okay, right. I think I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to pop a save in so we know where we are. Put it over that one there. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Resume. So the Londoners has now been secured. That's something. We're definitely not going to be able to heat those homes because we just don't have the coal for it. We do have that steam coal mine upgrade coming, so we can upgrade our coal mines, which will really help. They do have a limit as well. They said they were... I thought they were essentially unlimited, but they only have... I said they have 10,000 coal. So there is like an artificial limit placed on how much you can actually play the game. Interesting. Cool. So the Londoners have been dealt with in brutal fashion. We have got a lot of steel coming in now. We just had that steel come in from over there, so we can build all of the amputee prostheses we need. And then we'll definitely start getting some automatons on the go as well, because a few more automatons taking the place. Like if we get both the steelworks on automatons, the coal mines on automatons, that's really going to help us out, isn't it? Really going to help us out. Cool. Well, as I said, leaving that there. Hope you've enjoyed this latest look at... Oh, hold on. One thing we can do is say food rations. Hope you've enjoyed this latest look at burials taking place at Frostpunk. If you have, do click the like button. It is genuinely very much appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, of course. Questions and comments, leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. Where is the cemetery? I thought it was this. It is that. Oh, there's some people going in there now, look. I do stream on Wednesdays at 6 PM and it'd be just wonderful for you to say hello, pop along. Otherwise, I'll see you next time in Frostpunk, and we must be getting relatively end game now. I mean, I say that, but that's actually quite a lot of stuff for us to research, isn't there? So maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that's an entirely misleading thing to assume. Anyway, hope to see you next time. As always, thank you very much for joining me.